What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Brighton preview here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to the Amex on Monday night for an 8 p.m. kickoff, which means we will be live for a watch along from 6:45 p.m. and I hope you can join us for it. Over the course of this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a fact file on our opponents, our recent head-to-heads against them. Then we'll go into my predicted 11 and finish up with a score prediction as well. As always though, I want to know your thoughts, so feel free to let me know in the comment section. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it. And I also want to remind you guys about our end of season shows coming up next week at the Hot Water Comedy Club. Final day of the season title celebration party, May 25th, and then 3 days later you can join us for our official Anfield Agenda end of season party. Both of those shows you can get your tickets to with that QR code on the screen or the link in the description. Right, let's get stuck into a bit of a fact file on our opponents, Brighton. So, having lost 4 of their first 5 Premier League home games against Liverpool, Brighton are now unbeaten in their last 2 against the Reds at the Amex in the Premier League. A goal in this match will see Liverpool become only the 9th side to score in 100% of their away games in the English top flight. Liverpool haven't lost their final away league game in any of their last 6 campaigns, winning 4 and drawing 2 since a 1-0 loss to Chelsea back in 2017-2018. Now let's have a little look at Brighton's recent form and of course our recent head-to-heads. So we're going to work from the bottom of the page up. The recent form, as you can see, it was Brighton 2, Leicester 2 in the Premier League. Brentford 4, Brighton 2. On top of that, it was Brighton 3, West Ham 2, Brighton 1, Newcastle 1, and Brighton 2, Wolves 0. So plenty of goals around, and that's what I'm expecting on Monday as well. Our head-to-heads in the Premier League 24-25, it was Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. Carabao Cup 24-25, Brighton 2, Liverpool 3. And in the Premier League last season, it was Liverpool 2, Brighton 1, and Brighton 2, Liverpool 2. So taking all of that into account, knowing that the lads were in Dubai partying and the staff and the manager were over in Ibiza partying, it was a difficult one to pick a predicted 11. I've done my best to do it and we're going to go through it. But what I've done for a little twist on this one is pick the 11 that I would put out for this game. So let's get stuck into it. We're going to start off, as we always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. And you will notice a change here. So what I would do right now is play Jarell Quansah for a couple of reasons. One, I'd like to see how he gets on. And 2, we still don't know what's happening with the Ibrahim Konate contract situation, and I don't want that to be another distraction. Liverpool are, I'm sure, growing a little bit concerned that those conversations have hit a stumbling block. So I'm going to say, take the focus off Konate, put Jarell Quansah out there alongside Virgil van Dijk, and let's see how Quansah can end the season. I know you may disagree with me, and feel free to let me know if you do, but that's just my show for this one. Now we move into the full-back positions. Not going to surprise you to see that Trent's name won't be on my starting 11. But on the other side, I have gone for Andy Robertson. And on the right side, Connor Bradley. It looks as if Costas could be departing. There's been lots of stories to suggest that maybe himself and Caoimhín Kelleher could both be on Leeds' shopping list. But I do think, despite stories linking Robbo with a move to Celtic, I think he'll be at Liverpool for one more season. And I want to see how he finishes the campaign. So, Robbo at left back, Bradley at right back, with Quansah and Van Dijk in the centre-back positions. Now moving into midfield, again, you're going to see a change for me here. And this is just because I think he deserves a start. I would put Endo in for this game. Obviously, there's no doubting Ryan Gravenberch is the guy there. But for this one, I think Endo deserves a little reward. Who knows if he'll still be at the club at the start of the next season. But for this one, I'm going to say that he probably partied a little bit less than some of the other lads. That's my guess on it. So I'm going to put Endo in midfield with Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister ahead of them. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that one. I just want Endo to play, to be honest with you folks. We'll move into the attacking end of the pitch now. And look, not really a difficult decision to make here. In the wide areas, despite his form over the last few weeks, and I do believe Mohamed Salah has dropped off a bit, I don't think there's any denying that, we don't really have any realistic options there. The manager said in his press conference that Chiesa has been behind many players that are, quite frankly, performing. So he said Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo. But interestingly, he never mentioned anything about Chiesa and the centre. So he's mentioned the people he's been up against left and right, but he's been up against 2 underperforming players centrally and still hasn't been given the nod. So for me, Mohamed Salah on the right, but I do want to see a bit more from him. I want to see him end the season well. And then on the other side, Cody Gakpo. that probably gives you a pretty good indication of where I'm going here with the central striker, and it's not going to surprise you to see that I have gone for Luis Diaz. Again, I'm going to admit I don't think Luis Diaz is at his best through the centre. I prefer him in a wide left position, but Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez, not pulling up any trees this season whatsoever, and we just know that the manager doesn't seem to want to give Chiesa a chance as much as if I could make a decision for him, I would put Diaz on the left and Chiesa through the centre. But let's wait and see what happens on Monday. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, that's my predicted 11. Don't go anywhere. We've got a score prediction to come. Alisson Becker in goal. Bradley at right back. Robbo at left back with Jarell Quansah for me alongside Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, Endo, Szoboszlai and McAllister, although I absolutely wouldn't be against likes of Harvey Elliott getting an opportunity in there. Curtis Jones got his start last time, so I think if we are shaking it up, maybe Endo or Elliott would be nice to come in. And then up top, Mohamed Salah, Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo. So now all that remains is the score prediction. And this one, well, again, your guess is as good as mine. It could be absolutely anything. These end of season games tend to throw up some crazy score lines. Going back and forth with it, I don't really know what to expect from Liverpool in this one. Are we going to see a Liverpool who look like they've been celebrating and partying all week? I think they're only back in for training today. Of course, we do have the weekend then to prepare for the game on Monday, following up then with the Sunday game. But I don't know. I just don't know which Liverpool is going to show up. Brighton, I'm sure, will be more focused. Will have been training all week. Liverpool boys in Dubai and the staff over in Ibiza. So your guess is as good as mine as to whether we get a fully focused Liverpool that want to finish the season strongly, or perhaps a Liverpool whose players are on the beach. I don't know. But this is what I've gone for anyway, folks, with the score prediction. I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go for Brighton 2, Liverpool 2. I'd love to be sit here and confidently predict a Liverpool victory by 3 or 4 goals to 1. But again, we know what the lads have been doing this week and they've earned the right to celebrate. Personally, I would have liked it to wait till the season's over, but I think they wanted to say farewell to Trent, and that was some of the reason behind the trip. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go for Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Liverpool Football Club 2, and then all roads will lead to that last game of the season against Crystal Palace, where of course we know the Reds will get that trophy. Like I mentioned, we'll be at the Hot Water Comedy Club that day. They're showing the game in and around the venue, so if you want to come and join us, you have 20 screens inside the venue to watch the game, and then we will be on stage afterwards that night. Tickets available with the link in the description. And as we approach the end of another season here in Anfield Agenda, it's just a little word for me to say thank you to you all for another record-breaking season here on the channel. We're just about to hit 10 million views over the course of the last month, which is not a number I thought I would ever be saying. So for myself, Connor, my family and everybody else attached with the channel, thank you to you all for your continued support. Hopefully the Reds can finish the season on a high. The transfer window looks like it's certainly set up to be an exciting one. We'll give you the very latest on the Frimpong and Florian Wirtz stuff as well over the next couple of days. But until then, have a wonderful weekend. Just a reminder, I won't be live tonight and Saturday, but we will see you on Sunday. Much love, my friends. Thank you as always for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.